What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of self-defense? Do you picture Ronda Rousey or Mariah Perugia? Do you picture Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde? Well, these women are definitely not to be messed with. That is not what self-defense is all about. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the definition of self-defense is the act of defending oneself, one's property, or a close relative. One interesting thing to point out is there is nothing in that definition that says physical. I believe that people should learn a variety of different ways to defend themselves, including setting healthy boundaries, removing themselves from a situation, or avoiding it altogether by being more situationally aware. However, in this video, we are going to talk about self-defense in the physical realm. First off, self-defense is not how many rounds I can go with my attacker. If an attacker has not obeyed your verbal commands of stop, back off, or no, your next step is to hit and run. You want to strike as many times as necessary to buy yourself time to get away as fast as you can. There are many different methods and techniques of self-defense, so I will not be going into the specifics. Rather, I will be giving you the basics so you can find the style that works best for you. The most important tool of self-defense that you already have is your voice. In a situation where you feel threatened, use your voice to yell. Don't just scream, yell. You can yell, stop, no, or get away from me. It is so important to remember to use your voice because it also forces you to breathe instead of inhaling deeply and then holding your breath in a panicked state. It projects self-confidence. It shocks the attacker and then makes them second guess their decision to go after you. And it can also alert others to the situation you're in. The next basic movement is defensive posturing, meaning get your hands up and get ready to block any aggressive moves from the attacker, as well as being able to throw your own punches. Blocking punches is really hard to do, but by putting your hands in the ready position, you communicate that you are prepared to defend yourself. Spread your feet shoulder width apart and one leg back, and put a slight bend in your knees so you're balanced and ready to kick or use your knees as part of your defense. As I mentioned before, there are many different styles of defensive posturing, so it's important to find what works best for you. If the attacker has not changed his mind about messing with you by this point, it's time to channel your inner fighter and prepare to land any and all of the moves that will buy you time to get away. Again, the type of hit all depends on what you're comfortable with. Maybe you feel stronger in your upper body and feel like you could throw a punch or an elbow to their face, stomach, or groin area that will debilitate them for a few seconds. Maybe you have strong legs and a kick or a knee to the groin or other sensitive areas like the kneecaps or shins will buy you time to run away. Depending on your height and the height of your attacker and the direction in which they're coming from, whether it's in front of you or behind you, and whether or not you're on your feet or on the ground. Here are the areas on the attacker's body that are most sensitive and will cause the most pain, no matter what size your attacker is. The eyes, nose, chin, throat, groin, knee, shin, and the top of their foot. If you are in a situation where you're close enough to hit any of these areas on the attacker's body, I need you to be in the mindset of causing the most amount of pain possible because your life depends on it. Keep in mind, even if the attacker is the same size or smaller than you, they could be under the influence of drugs, and pain is the last thing on their mind. They want something from you and they won't stop until they get it, or you injure them to the point they are no longer able to fight you. Working on becoming more situationally aware and learning how to be in a state of relaxed alert will go a long way in helping you see a potentially threatening situation before something happens. But there is no such thing as perfect situational awareness. If you suddenly find yourself in this type of situation, your body cannot go where your mind hasn't. I know it can be really scary and uncomfortable to think about being attacked, but wouldn't you rather mentally go through the scenario in the comfort of your own home while you're safe? Wouldn't you rather take a self-defense course and actually feel what it's like to throw a punch or kick something? To know how to set your stance so you have good balance and are able to punch and kick with all the power you have inside of you. The key takeaway in this video is that no matter if you're young or old, in the best physical shape or haven't worked out in a while, everyone has the ability to be more situationally aware, to see a potentially dangerous situation before it happens. Taking self-defense classes will give you the knowledge that you can defend yourself and fight back if necessary. I want you to find a self-defense class offered in your area and get signed up right away. You won't regret it.